Good morning, children. So welcome back to another video. So this is the continuation part of the revision for the chapter 5, that is the fundamental unit of life. Okay, we have covered till plasmolysis. So let's begin with the cytoplasm. So cytoplasm, it is a fluid that consists or that is present in between the nucleus and the cell membrane. Fine. Nucleus or cell membrane के बीच में the liquid, that fluid that is filled, is termed as cytoplasm. All the cell organelle, you know what? All the cell organelles is being floating in the cytoplasm. It acts as the it's a jelly-like structure, transparent, often granular sometimes. Okay, so all the cell organelles, all the cytoplasmic inclusions, or all the substances, all these is present inside this cytoplasm. Okay. So we can say that it is a fluid that remains in the cell where all the organelles are removed. So it is referred to as cytosol. And cytoplasm is the transparent jelly-like substance, liquid that is present in between nucleus and the cell membrane. Clear? Moving further, we have osmosis. So the movement of the water from the region of high water concentration to the region of low water concentration through a semi-permeable membrane, and it is called osmosis. Now children, here you need to understand that it is the movement from high water concentration to low water concentration. If you talk about a solution, then a solution is made up of solute and solvent both. So we could also say like that it is the movement from low solute concentration to high solute concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. तो उसी को हम कहेंगे osmosis. See, here the semi-permeable membrane is important, okay, that allows the movement of very specific molecule across the membrane. Fine, that is the semi-permeability in nature. Next we having selectively permeable membrane or semi-permeable membrane. So the membrane which allows only some selective particles to move through them is called selectively permeable membrane. See, specificity हो जाती है ना children. Molecules are very specific. Membrane only allow the specific molecules to move across it. ठीक है? Selective. Membrane are very selective. ठीक है कि किसको which molecule enter the cell, which molecule exits the cell. So that is termed as selectivity of the plasma membrane or the cell membrane. Next we are having microscope. So children, it is the combination, or it is the instrument that is made up of combination of the lenses for inspecting the object that are too small to be seen by the naked eye. Again, if you remember, then Robert Hooke used his primitive microscope in order to observe the cell, that small honeycomb-like compartments that he named as cell. In Latin, that cell means small room compartments or room-like structure. So, and you know what? All the cells, those are cells is basically observed with the help of microscope. Microscope is an instrument that is going to be observed or used to magnify, enlarging the objects to study. Structures that are too small to be seen by the naked eye, it's observed with the help of the microscope. Clear? So, if you remember, then we have talked about simple microscope and compound microscope. Well, we are studying about the chapter cell. Okay. So, the next thing is cell organelle. So, membrane-bound structure found in the cytoplasm of the cell. So all these structure that is a membrane bound, it may be single membranous or double membranous in structure, that is found in the cytoplasm is termed as cell organelle. If you remember, then we have studied about nucleus, we have studied about plasma membrane as like mitochondria, vacuoles, endoplasmic reticulum, okay, Golgi apparatus. So all these are the cell organelles. Cell organelles is the structure that is present inside the cell, okay, and only observed with the help of electron microscope. Okay, these organelles are not observed under the light microscopes. So iski detailed study के लिए we should go, or we should refer with we should use electron microscope for ultra structure to reveal the ultra structure. And you know what, these cell organelles is being again categorized on the basis of its function. Structure and function of different cell organelles are different. Just like mitochondria is regulated for ATP formation or energy generation. So all of this stuff. So children, this is all about the basic terms which we need to study about the fundamental unit of life. Stay tuned. This is a very short revision type of video. In the next subsequent video, we'll solve certain MCQs, and we'll also focus some important keywords that is going to be relevant for your exam perspective. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Thank you.